Meghan Markle, it seems there's good news on the horizon, particularly in these choppy times regarding, of course, the ex-royal, the Duchess of Sussex and the Duke of Sussex, who are moving away from their deal with the streaming giant Netflix, you know, the big one that has cost literally millions of pounds, seemingly though with only one real success. Now that meeting, chat, whatever you want to call it, with the Paramount bosses over at that premiere for One Love, the Bob Marley film, which also had a premiere over here in London. Why on earth wouldn't you come to that, Prince Harry? Yes. But more importantly, a deal apparently has been set. And as we told you earlier on, basically Harry and Meghan had an opportunity to place things in front of Paramount, you know, and the bottom line is what happens in there is that whatever you place, they have already defined and decided what they want from you. Make no mistake about it. You can go in there, and it's happened to me many times, you suggest a documentary, and the thing they come back to you with is, who's doing the voiceover? And you say, well, this person. We think this, blowing your budget and almost an impossibility. That's how television works, as I often say. But you see, in the world of Harry and Meghan now, things are very choppy. The Spotify deal is gone. As we also pointed out, the spare book needs updating, but there's problems with Penguin Random House. They're not too keen on, of course, following up with Meghan's memoir. You see where the waters now land, as it were. But what's interesting here is that Paramount are interested, but as ever, there's a bit of a cachet attached. Let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Lovely to have your company. And as ever, thank you so much for your lovely comments regarding, yes, the recent video with Sir Lenny Henry, all about the demise of Red Nose Day. People, I know I say this and we're very blunt because we're friends on this channel, but they're just daft, aren't they? Why would you say that about white saviours? It doesn't matter where the money comes from. People are generously donating and you blow it up. And then, of course, as I said, step back, leave it behind. Not my fault, you know. That's exactly what's happened with Sir Lenny. But thank you for your comments on that. Always good to know. Back as ever to your royal story, though. This, as I say, is come at a big time for Harry and Meghan. The streaming giant, yes, are slightly interested. But there's, as I say, a bit of a thing attached to that. Because what the bosses like is the idea of a top-up of Harry and Meghan's life now. Not necessarily attacking the royal family as such, but where are they, what they're doing, all of that type of thing. Where, you know, where's the next movement for them? That could be tricky to film in itself, but there is one sort of caveat that they'd like included. They want to see a more rounded family unit. We're not just talking about Doria popping up and saying don't give away the milk for free, honey, and all that sort of stuff. They want to see the big selling points, Archie and Lily. And whatever people say, and as ever we have to say allegedly, this is from a wonderful source. Now this is where, as I said to you many years ago when all of this started, they have a problem. Once the thumbscrews come on with a company that you're working for, you either deliver what they want or they walk away. And as I said, this is not necessarily a negative thing. This could be about a positive thing, about what they've done, their charitable work, you know, what they do on a day-to-day basis, and little bon mots with the children popping in and out, maybe a bit at school, maybe, you know, just kind of like positivity. You know what Meghan said on the Variety red carpet about feeling good? Paramount wants something from Harry and Meghan, as do their team, that allegedly makes people feel good about them. The bigger problem now is, though, if they want the money, will Harry and Meghan feel good enough to share their inner life and the two most important people in Harry's life also? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.